We did it. We are live. I wonder how many people are like so trusting that they've started their stream, whereas I have to check every time. It says everything's working, but I don't believe it until I see it. I don't believe it. With that, it's Friday the 13th. Greetings, my name is Brian. Welcome to KillCo Whiskey. Hi. I've had some caffeine later in the evening today, so we're just great. Excuse me. Do you all have a 13-year-old whiskey? No? Good, I do. I actually just poured myself some fake soda, and I call it fake soda because I made it with a soda streamer. So it's basically just fizzy water with syrup with very little sugar in it. Some sugar, but if you've ever looked at how much sugar is in actual soda, it's not that. It's less than that, quite a bit less. So I have some root beer sitting next to me as well, which I almost forgot I made earlier today. I was supposed to have it with pizza, and then I made it, and I was like, the water's not cold. I'm gonna leave it in the fridge. Wah. And that was that. Thank you for the little laughs. Where is my 13-year-old whiskey, you say? It's right here. Look. Lundl. Yeah. Mizunara finished. You know the one. It's like this one, except this is 17 years and this is 13. Obviously. I thought this was a nice little treat for me. And I'm pouring whiskey also to celebrate my friend's birthday. It is her birthday today. Is the person I went out to see in Oregon. Unfortunately, her birthday plans are getting ready to move her location. Easy blooming bras. Oh. Don't mind if I do. A little man's ear. Everyone needs a little support sometimes. Whoops, not spilled. That's what this, all a really good bra advertisement needs is like easy blooming bras. Everyone needs support sometimes. Boom, sold. Easy. They can bill me for that. Is everyone ready for Friday? Is everyone ready for the weekend? Friday's over, technically, so... Everyone ready for the weekend? A 13-year-old whiskey, Peter White. Yes, excellent. Before I forget. Sugar Kitty. Zendred. And Peter White. Thank you for bringing your time and attention here. As always, it's greatly appreciated. As always and ever. I should click on the names when I see them. Everything moved. There you go. It is a tricky one. I realized that when I was posting. I'm like, find one. Good luck. 13-year-old whiskey is not like a normal number. Usually 12 or 14, maybe. I'm used to seeing 12 and 15. 12-year-old whiskeys, Scotch specifically is what I'm thinking of. I'm thinking of like Glenfiddich is the thing that comes to mind. Donner Pass whiskey, hello. This is all for free. Thank you for bringing your time and attention here. It's always greatly appreciated. Oh, I had a nice little, well, I didn't really like it. I'll be honest. All the birthdays coming up. Yes. Yes. Good, good. Gregalicky 13. There you go. Bam. Done. Yeah, I had a little, I think it was a double shot of espresso. I don't know. I think it was, and I said put it over, or put some whipped cream on it, thinking that would be enough. It was not. So I felt like I was drinking just straight espresso, which is fine. I wasn't. That was not what I was going for, you know. I was going with like the mix of sweet and bitter, which I like. Except I got like a little bit of sweet and mostly bitter. Awesome. Always has to be odd. I don't even know if I've had Gelicky. I might have. Is everyone ready for a St. Patrick's Day weekend? Because that's technically what it is. At least here in Rhode Island, they're having the St. Patrick's Day parade this weekend, tomorrow. I'm not going. Nice. That's always a weird thing. You're always going to have a birthday at some point if you were born on the 13th of a month that will end up being a Friday the 13th. And it's silly. In Blairstown, New Jersey. Is that where they filmed it? Why? That because that way they filmed the movie or something? I think it is. I don't know. Hey, Rock Near Rye. I've heard of that. You already had the parade. See, it doesn't make sense. Parade day is whatever. Yeah. I guess they're doing one in Newport, as they do every year. And I've been to it once, and it's just like... It is an interesting social experiment, if nothing else. Oh, always. Always, always. I'm thinking specifically of buskers, like their weekend. Zenbu knows. Backup bottle of Kilcairn 12 today. Bevmo, $96. Holy shit. It is. It's unfortunate that $96 has to be the good price. Corned beef all day at Buskers, basically. Oh, that's so bad. Like every time St. Patrick's Day rolls around, I think of Lauren, who is the head whiskey lady at Buskers. If you've never been to Buskers in Newport, Rhode Island, go there. They have a giant whiskey selection curated by her. And they have this time of the year where I'm just thinking, oh, I hope she survives this year. Sounds terrible. And people aren't going in for the whiskey, the good stuff, like the massive selection there. They're just like, give me some Jameson. Give me a shot. Give me some Fireball. You know. Oh. That's the town near where the original was filmed. Did a prequel thing last year, and the town was overrun with crews for a while. Yeah. Same thing happened here. I was having a pleasant walk on what felt like spring weather. I want to say on Tuesday, I think. Ooh, I just had a thought. Hold on. Hold on. That's close. Crisis averted. Oh, I would have felt stupid. Proper 12 all around, yeah. Sorry, I had to deal with that. We mentioned buskers. I was talking about Tuesday because I went and took a walk in the nice spring weather on Tuesday, where I picked up my latte before I took a walk. Oh wait, what did I do with my latte when I got home tonight? Did I put it away in the fridge? And the answer was no. I left it over there. Because when I get back from exercising, I kind of go, ugh. That's exactly what I did. You did get snow? There's rumors of snow around here tonight. Yeah, we got a snowflake. Snow shower. That means nothing. That means nothing. Good entertainment or parade? I like that. Yeah. We could go off on like an alcohol rant with all this since we're thinking about St. Patrick's Day. I'll have my St. Patrick's Day stream on Sunday. Don't worry. There will be Irish whiskey, I promise. Snow for tomorrow instead? I don't see anything on this, on my phone app that tells me things. Right now it's just saying snow showers. Feels like -2 degrees Celsius out, which is chilly, below freezing. And it's supposed to clear up tonight. Please stop. I'm trying to look at the forecast and it's moving to a different time zone. Yeah, just cloudy, overcast, overcast, overcast. Sun tomorrow, 4 degrees Fahrenheit. Get this shit out of my face. 7 degrees, so it's gonna warm up tomorrow. Should be fine. No craziness, no real craziness. We'll see. Again, being near the water always is, like, we're never really sure what's gonna happen. That whole snowstorm we had twice was a surprise. Like, for a lot of people, they were like, snowstorm? What? Maybe it's just me, but I try to keep a close eye on the weather during the colder months. And even the warmer months, you know. Is there going to be a lightning storm? Is there going to be a freaking hurricane? Whatever. Weather can be weather. Whether the weather is good weather or bad weather is really something we just have to weather together. That hurt. Oh. I haven't had dinner yet, by the way, so this whiskey's gonna go right to my head. But cheers, everyone. Raise a glass to my friend's birthday today. Happy birthday, Amy. Cheers. Boom. Oh, yeah. Those berries. Cream and berries. We love it. Ooh. Ooh. There's the Mizunara. Wow. Oh, it hurts. 47? 46. What do you think 47? Bongo cat? That's right. I think I forgot something. Woof. There was a dog in the hallway. Doink. I wonder if we have a St. Patrick's Day bongo cat right now. I haven't checked. We could try that. Yeah. Blind? Come on. There we go. Thank you. Bongo cat has returned. And they're purple glory right now. Actually, I haven't been turning it on much. For no reason. I should have put it on today. Let's have some fireworks. Where's the fireworks? Get out of here. Ah, I turned it off. Shit. Let me do that. Fireworks. Now we're ready. Boom. Isn't that fun? If no other reason to have bongo cat, that's the reason. And we're going with St. Patrick's. We have a green one. I'm not even sure what this is exactly. It's just green. And for the decor, a little accent, if you want to call it that, we have what? Then, but I sent you that link for Princess June, didn't I? I don't remember. I had the thought to do so, but I don't know if I did. I don't see any four-leaf clovers or anything. And this little Robin Hood hat. No. It doesn't. No, it doesn't. It's not genderfy anything. We have some green tea. Some green tea. Or a leaf. Green leaf. There we go. There it is. The beer mug, of course. There was a whiskey one, I'd do that, but obviously there isn't. Rainbows in a pot of gold? Let me check. Oh, I haven't looked at my phone at all, thank you. Rainbow, rainbow, rainbow. We do have a rainbow one. This is very important things we're doing. Bongo cat must be precisely made. Oh, I thought we had a rainbow one. Oh, there it is. Boom. Rainbow. We'll go with green. We'll go with green and beer. For now. I think for St. Patrick's Day, maybe I'll do red. Over the rainbow. Maybe not. I'm gonna decide. We have this. Very wild haircut. We'll compromise. I'll do the beer mug on Sunday. What's everyone doing this weekend? Are you going to any St. Patrick's Day things? I hope not. Whoa. So what else can we do? What's this? I don't like when there's a check. There's a box there, but I don't know why. Doesn't explain things well. These are all the emotes you can have. You can have donuts. Freaking donuts. I think I have that one. Don't I? Oh, no. Yeah, because the little box implies something. I just forget what. Achievements. There was an achievement bongo cat. What? What? Ah, Lunar New Year. That's what the green one is. Jade cat. So we just have green cat? Full green. There we go. Let's move away from the new year. That's not green to me. That's like lime, which is green, but it's not the green I like. Community band spring concert tomorrow night. Nice. I don't know why there's a box here. We're looking at this because I'm bothered by that. And we're also showing everyone all these lovely emote things we can have. Back to the beer. Our standard use wrist bar friends. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? People like you're like, oh good. Or is it like, I gotta don't worry about the daughter. She could be doing drugs in the basement. No. God, I can only imagine being a parent. I was talking to my friend Greg about being a parent, and I was like, as close as I'm going to get to parenting is your child, and I don't have to do anything, so I just have to ask once in a while, like, how did he do at the parent-teacher conference? How did that go? Dragon Cat. Dragons are Irish, right? Or we have this one. Poisoned. Dragon Cat. I still don't know why there's a box. See this here? Right there, that little orange thing. There's one up here too. That usually means you get something somehow in this category, but I don't see how. And I'm very annoyed by that. For the record. Whatever, we have a dragon with a beer. There we go. We figured it out. A green dragon for St. Patrick's Day, a beer because St. Patrick's Day. We're done. That problem is solved. Why? Oh, something's blinking on my screen. Please stop. There we go. Oh, that'll be fun. Oh, that's right. I was thinking about doing something on Sunday, though. Oh, there you go. Easy. Boom. So it's the other people you have to worry about. Although, we do have the interesting, like, looking back on feeling of what alcohol use was like when I was younger and how it, like, infected me and my friends and all, like, our generation was like, drink until you're drunk because it's fun. You'll feel sick the next day, but I mean, you had a good time, you know. And now, where younger adults and such are looking at people who drink too much and just going, ew. How is that fun? Gross. Which is where I come in and show them that whiskey can be enjoyed without getting trashed. Especially hard liquor. That's where it's like, you think hard liquor, you think annihilated. But in our cases, we know that whiskey can be enjoyed. Not responsibly, but it can be enjoyed. And will not do crazy damage to you all at once if you're careful. It's weird. Going around whiskey stuff is weird, especially for me. Like, I have a liver thing. It's real. I have whiskey sparingly. Until I know, until my liver is in better shape. But it does seem like the younger generation is more into, like, cannabis products. Specifically edibles. You know, you take that and you just chill. You're good. Hell yeah. Did she used to watch Inspector Gadget? The world must know. It was a good cartoon series. There's no funny weirdness about that question. My brain went, wait. No, I love that series. Watched it as a kid. Penny and the dog's name, I forget. Sparkle paper towel fairy. What? Sugar Kitty, you probably don't have the, whatever it is that YouTube does. It's like, hey, do you want us to, you know, pick ads dedicated to you specifically because of what you're watching or what we heard about? I keep getting sketched out by Instagram and other things because of the word custom stitching. Oh, that's nice. Remember, everyone, the ads are like giving me a few coins. Like a couple, you know, a nickel or a dime or something. So thank you for putting up with them. There's always super chats, mega chats, YouTube, PayPal. What's the other one? Venmo. That always helps. Oh, where's the goal? What happened there? What? That's odd. Oh, look at it's open. Nope, nope. Live chat highlight. I wonder how that got turned off. There you go. We need those super chats. Yeah. My mom's just like, how did I turn that off? It's in a whole different folder. Sorry. Can't resist. At the very least, I'm not buying bottles of whiskey right now. We do have this, though. Right there. We're going to do a video about that one. And I'm realizing how soon I have to do that. Like, I just barely got this Andalusia one out, and I flubbed a few things. That's fine. No one cares. Cliff noted. Cliff was like, excuse me. And I was like, oh, damn it. I read it on the back of the label, and I was like, the. So, to clarify, the Andalusia cigar malt is not a single malt. It is a single malt blend. Very confusing. Either way, it's all from Andalusia, so it's all good. All good. What's confusing is it says single malt on the bottle. Whatever. Labeling is weird. We do have one of these that are coming through. I get to have, I think it was number 4 that I like the most. Or was it 3? This the samples that 4 Leaf sent me. Very exciting. I'm still sure that the 4th one was the one I liked most. Oh, and yes, it was leg day tonight. That's why we're starting late, if you're wondering. Anytime this stream starts at 8 p.m., it's just leg day. It was a Friday. Leg day is on Friday. Every week. I go to it pretty much every other week. It's hard. It really is. This is one of the few classes I take where I look at my watch later, which needs to be charged, apparently. God damn it. And, it has certain levels of like how active I was like freaking, what does it say exactly? I can't do it. I can't look at it now because my heart rate is lower now, which is nice. Still up there. I didn't have my protein drink. Every day. Well, seems like every day. But I'll fix that problem at the end of the stream, hopefully. You don't want to see me chugging a, what was it, 18, 20 ounce muscle milk thing. They taste fine, but it's better to drink them quickly. It's not something you want to sip on, exactly. I suppose tomorrow's going to be fine for the St. Patrick's Day parade. Good. Lucky them. Oh, hey. Denver, thank you for that. I will look into that later. It's going to feel bad throwing this thing into the dumpster, but I don't know what else to do with it. Like, what do you do with... It's mind-boggling to me, like, people just toss stuff. Like, this chair, I've had it for years, or probably well over a year. Like, Patrick Green got this chair for me. And it's done pretty well, but it's getting in rough shape now. I do a lot of moving around, and this, whatever part of it that's a spring is pretty much clunked out because I can just do this. And that's not supposed to happen. In fact, it's supposed to come back up, which it's not doing. Oh. There. Nope. No. It's busted. Not to a serious extent, but definitely bars me from just like leaning back and being comfortable on it. The second I lean back, it goes kink kink. We'll see, we'll see. What sucks is I looked at like actual chairs They're like ridiculously overpriced chairs out there. Like a very specific brand. Which I cannot remember now. But I looked it up and I was like, what's one of the best chairs out there? And it came up with this chair that's like $1,000. Easy. I'm like, what the hell? Yeah, we're gonna do a I don't need to see my history. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for technically my bookmarks. All bookmarks. I don't even know if I saved it because it was so ridiculous. The music stuck in my head. You know what I don't like about my bookmark bar is there's zero order to it. Like at no point is it like, hey, this is what you looked at last time. It's just smattering of stuff. I'm going all the way to the bottom, see if I can find it. This isn't important, but I want to pass along the info to you guys. The most expensive chairs out there. Oh, here we go. Warframe, camel. I forget what that's about. Bardigan and Stark mustache wax, which I can't get anymore because it's in Canada, and Canada hates the United States. Which good mean, of course they do. Ugh. No, I don't remember what it was. I ended up watching some YouTube videos like these are the best chairs ever created, and found out a lot about these chairs. Why are there 3 legs? Go down the hole, go down the rabbit hole with me, everybody. Why do office chairs have 3 legs when 5? They have 5 legs. That's right. I'm thinking of something else. Why do office chairs have 5 legs? Why? And that's what YouTube did to me. The big question mark. But 4 is enough. Yes, but they did 5. Why? Why do office chairs have 5 legs? Yep. I'm going to share it with you guys. You guys get to go down this rabbit hole with me. Here. Don't look at it now, but put that on the back burner. It was very well done. And it is 20 minutes long. I watched the whole thing. It's just, YouTube knows what to do. It's like, do you want to know a weird, quirky fact about something? I'm like, I didn't until now. Let's find out. Nonsense. You still like me. Oh, that's your first mistake. This is just, I like me on occasion. But there it is. It was very interesting. I still forget the brand. Like, I have to actually go through the video to find out what the brand was. Because I looked into it and was dumbfounded. Let's see, I'm going to zip through it and see if I can find out the name of the person. Don't play the music or anything. You don't need any copyright BS happening. There we go. Chair Revolution. Wild. Ah! What's his name? There's this older gentleman who's in the video. He looks like an old man who would make a chair. What's it called? Chadwick Studio? Really? Yeah, Chadwick Modular Seating. Chadwick Chair in 2005. And it's worth thousands per chair. Ridiculous. I don't know if this is the right stuff, though. This is modular stuff. That's not... No. That's him, though. There's the office chair. This is a rabbit hole. Everybody, welcome. That's all it takes. I didn't even need to know anything about chairs until it just was like, hey, guess what? So here's the question. What is your go-to Irish whiskey for St. Patrick's Day? Oh, crud. That means I have to... I have to actually go to a liquor store and buy Guinness Zero. No, wait, I'm going to buy a real Guinness. I'm going to do it. We're going to have a real Guinness on Sunday. And whiskey. We're going all in. Losing our minds. But now the question is, what Irish whiskey will I have? You know what? I'll have the... if I even do a stream on Sunday, I will. I think I'm making an executive decision here, which is not great at that. But there was the possibility of going to a music event on Sunday. However, I've forgotten that it is St. Patrick's Day weekend, technically. So going anywhere for anything, probably not. Probably not. Off topic whiskey. Hello. Welcome. Wait. That's for you. Thank you for bringing your time and attention here. As always, it is greatly appreciated. You could be anywhere, and here you are. Helix mattress. I will say, that's the only one I'd want to get as a sponsor. I have a Helix. It's cozy. It's comfortable. Not sponsored, though. You can blame Whiskey Tribe for that. Rex, specifically, has a bunch of them. And they get their sponsorships from them over and over again. I stored the Guinness full pints for the widget on sale. 8 packs, $12, usually 16. Damn. Yeah, I have to get the pint, don't I? Ooh, I have to check. I assume the can's at the correct size, but I don't know, because Americans are stupid. And we like to change things unnecessarily. Of all the things to change, though, like a pint overseas is more than a pint over here. Where you'd think the Americans would be like, wait, their pint is bigger than ours? I don't think so. Here, hold my beer. You know? 16 ounces. Ours is going to be 20. Or is theirs 18? I forget. I don't have that information available at the moment. Or is it 21? If there's one thing I learned about going cross country is that soda is a very popular beverage in America, and we have no regulation on the size of the soda. So when I went west, slowly but surely, the size of the drinks that you get in the fountain at gas stations and convenience stores went up. Almost like when I got to the West Coast, I felt like the biggest it was. Like 32 ounces. Ridiculous. English pint is 20. Okay, I thought so. Yes, but you'd think the Americans would be like, they have a 20-ounce pint? What the hell? It's like the Hobbits. They found out what a normal-sized pint is for a human. That's what I see. So what are the whiskey answers here? Jameson? Yeah, I'm doing that one. Huh. You know, wait. I might, but I'm also keenly aware that it is St. Patrick's Day weekend. And there might be sold out of Guinness, you know? I don't know. And they still have the possibility of doing stuff on Tuesday. I think it's Tuesday. But I have to get a video out. Which is silly. I feel silly. Mainly because I just barely got that Andalusia video out. Ooh, I don't have exercise on Monday. That's unfortunate. I want to ooh. Oh no. So those who've been paying attention, I have a massage scheduled for Tuesday. So St. Patrick's Day, I'm going to go up near Providence. In Providence? I don't remember where it is. We're going to have to find that out. I know how far the drive is. But I've been going in for, this will be the second time I go in for a medical massage. And boy, does it hurt. Ow. Pawtucket. So I'm going to Pawtucket. The local dry stout, very dry. Yeah, it's still funny. And our pints are what? 18, 16? Forget. I want to say 16. That's a significant difference, but it might be 18. I'm going to put in my calendar here, reminders for... Do I want to try Sunday? I might want to do it Sunday. Oh, Jesus. Oh, Tucket Paw. Yeah, Paw Tucket. She's located in what I feel like is a weird area. It's a weird place. I go in there, it's these tiny hallways to these tiny rooms. I go in there, it's like we can barely fit two of us in there. Whatever, there's a table I can lie down, that's all that matters. 16 ounces. All right, I'm not going to want to go anywhere tomorrow. Like, my legs are going to be in significant distress tomorrow. So I think what I'll have to do, and to avoid any kind of St. Patrick's Day rush to the liquor store, I will go on Sunday. I'll put a reminder now. I'll put it on for 11 a.m. Setting our reminders, everyone. Everyone set your reminders. That we will get Guinness, real Guinness, for the stream on Sunday. Crack open a Guinness. I suppose I have to have like a sip of Irish whiskey. Really would want to keep that to Tuesday, though. That's going to be my own little treat to myself. What do I have, though? Oof. Yeah, that's why I'm asking all of you. What do you have for St. Patrick's Day? Because for me, it's just a curiosity. I have so many options. And the first thing I want to say is Redbreast, because of course I do. But Redbreast has basically become my basic Irish whiskey. So shouldn't I have something different? There was once a song from Pawtucket. He put all his whiskey in a bucket. Oh man, what a throwback. I remember Glendale, that was one of my earlier whiskey videos. Someone realized that, or saw that, and ended up getting this crazy thing. It's wild. Oh. What would it be? I'm eyeballing this. That's the Clonakilty 15-year-old that Irene Tan picked. It's pretty good. It's high proof, obviously. Yeah. Because there's nothing crazy about a lot of my Irish whiskey. I don't have the 4-leaf whiskey selection here. But I do have Fancy Green Spot, the Jameson Triple, which we're going to see how that is. I should probably record that this weekend, but I want to have one day. I like having days of nothing. Do you guys have that? Have you ever heard of that? Where there is a day where I get up with nothing planned at all. Nothing. And then I just kind of waddle through the day. Whatever I'm going to do. I try to eat 3 times a day. That's important. That's the one thing I tried to do. Have my coffee. Coffee's good. I have my latte for tomorrow morning. And then I'm usually on my computer all day playing games or streaming or both. Or editing or doing thumbnails or doing stuff in Photoshop. It was hard to edit that video, by the way. I'm still using new software, but the problem is I have to keep using it to get better with it, and it sucks. Yes, yesterday was a good day off. Zen Boot. He had some amazing pizza. I'm told. And they possibly had pastries. Pizza today. I don't know how that was. I don't know. I would only picture like some little Irish person, but someone who lives in Ireland who has a significant collection of Irish whiskey. And they would be like the older gentleman who's been collecting Irish whiskey since he was a boy. You know, when he was working at the distillery, that kind of story. I can see that very easily. And his name is Patrick. Of course it is. Nice. I still have to try 2 stacks. Like, I've heard enough about it to be like curious. Bongo Cat demanded attention, so. A reminder, if you do have a computer and you have a Bongo Cat option via Steam, by the way. Steam is where all my gaming comes from. But if you'd like to be a participant in the stream via Bongo Cat, we can work that out at some point. We don't want Canadian. We do. Hold on, we have a Bongo Cat situation. Exchange. Nothing. Oop, we have green ones. Oop, exchange. Boom. Pizza duplicate. Blue? No. Those are the emotes. Dram in a can. Exactly. That's why I'm curious to try it. I've heard good things. I'm not against the idea. We put soda in cans, you know. But soda in cans, we put food in cans. A lot of stuff is via can. The question is impact of flavor, and it shouldn't, because that's the point. I was gonna say, we had the legend in here earlier, didn't we? Oh, it hurts. Still, not bad, but the curse of not drinking whiskey much anymore. Although I did have some, what was it, 2-3 weeks ago now? Ugh. It's these little up to event things that I have. It just exhausts me. Allegedly. Oh, Canada. I should, where is he located? Like general, is he on the east, the west? Which side of Canada is he on? I have a passport. I have plans to go visit Canada in my mind. I don't think they have great camping up there, though. That's kind of the problem. I can't exactly stay on, you know, United States forestry stuff for like 20 bucks for 5 days. Toronto. I don't know where that is. Is that the one right north of me? Right north of me? Directly north of me? Or is that the other one? That is not really true, is it? Did he move? Oh. It's like Upper New York. He's basically no camping in Canada. I don't know. I just know I can't. My knowledge of camping in the United States is finding the national parks and staying there because they always look the same. Same thing you expect every single time. And it costs like $5 to stay there for one night. Because I have a disability thing. So I get to stay there for less, which is amazing. And I can go see all the sites, the national park sites for nothing. It's awesome. So there you go. I have a plan to eventually go visit Niagara Falls. However, that is going to have to be a sponsored by the viewers event because I have to stay at some hotel near the falls to see the view and be like, look, you know, look, hey, there it is. What a view. I could even stay in Canada. I've never stayed at a hotel in Canada. Oh, yes, I have. I have. That was with my friends. That was when I was 18 years old. We definitely rode up, bought a bunch of alcohol because you can buy 18 in Canada legally, and rented a hotel and got drunk with all my friends. So it's been a very long time since I was in a hotel in Canada. Let me put it that way. Rest of camping. Renting a cabin is the thing. That sounds fun. But again, sponsored by viewers like you. I hate to say it, but it's true. I just don't have the funds. I didn't have the funds for the cross-country trip, but I did it anyway. And there are rumors abound that I may be going to take a trip to Scotland next year. Can't afford that either, but there is rumblings of the idea in the Whiskey Sommelier group, which I am a part of. So if they're all going to go to Scotland, I'm like, okay, now is the time. The time has come when we're all going to Scotland as Whiskey Somms. What a bunch of nerds, you know. Yeah. I still have the fear that I'm going to go to the Canadian border and they're going to be like, no, go back. You're not welcome here. Like, but I didn't do it. It wasn't me. I just want to leave this place for a little while. Just for a minute. Yes, that is rumors and hearsay at the moment. I'm going to double check the info that I saw. I asked about it. That's why I'm mentioning it at all. Yeah. So it had been like looking at this spring, and that's just been no. So it's a possibility of 2027, and I assume the spring. We'll see. Someone is trying to put it together. It is not me, and I don't care. There is a possibility I could go there in November. Roy does stuff, so there's always the option of seeing him around that time. But I could actually just ask him, like, hey, Roy, can I stay at your place? Oh, God, please. I like to say to people, now this isn't true, but I like to mention to people I'm legally not allowed to have a weapon. I'm not. I have a mental illness. I'm documented mentally unstable. Do not put me near weaponry. I could blow my brains out. I won't. But there's always that little fear in me. It's like, what if the evil within me just took over for a second? I know what being manic is like. It's not good. I haven't been that way for a long time, but there's always that little fear in the back of my mind of, I could do something stupid. I mean, yeah, it's possibly. I have that mustache wax still, and it's running almost completely out, so I used it today. It looks real nice. There's no weaponry. Yeah, I don't jive with things that kill people, other than whiskey. That's a different story. Let's not. That's not that. Yeah, Psalms in Scotland 2026 is what it used to be, and now it's the idea of 2027. So what I'm worried about is going to be a bunch of people I don't want to deal with. Like there's whiskey psalm stuff where they all like talk and get together and do something like that. And I'm just not interested in that most of the time. Let's all put our faces on screen and talk at once. Irene might go. That would be fun. Like if Irene and Cliff went, fine. That would be great. I'd be fine with that because I would know them. Unfortunately, they would be stuck with me the whole time. Like, where are you going? Take me with you. Get me away from all these people, please. Take me to the castles. Get me out of here. Let me see the countryside. I think one of the fun thing about being like a whiskey somm and being into whiskey and such is you can find your way into like the secret crevices somehow of things. Like you end up at a distillery, you mention you're a somm, they're like, really? The evil within and the evil without. Exactly. Evil Williams, what are you doing here? You make me uncomfortable. In the best way possible, but also thank you for bringing time and attention here as a good attitude. You heard me. So that's that. That is the thing in the future that's a big maybe. Going to Scotland. And there is the question of like, do I ask Roy? Because if I'm being honest, I want to go to Scotland by myself. I want to go there, visit Roy for a minute, and then come back. That will cost thousands of dollars that I do not have. But I'm used to being in debt, unfortunately. I don't remember when I wasn't in debt. That's how scary it is. I don't know all about you, but you guys have like cars and houses and families and stuff, right? So, like, everyone, name your debt. How much debt do you have right now? Mine is at least 20,000. I think it's more than that actually. I have to check. I know my car payment is about 6,000. I have a loan that I'm paying off, which was supposed to just be that one loan until I had to get a car, and now it's a loan and a car. Money sucks. Just to clarify. Money sucks. It makes us all miserable. Because you never have enough of it. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. What's sad, I've looked a number of times. I've looked at my 401k. British Ponds are an eye opener? Yeah. I looked at my 401k, which I have, believe it or not, only because I worked at a factory for a number of years. So it's just sitting there off in the distance, doing nothing. I mean, you know, gaining very slowly over the years. That would cover all my debt. So that's the only good thing I have in my life right now. It's like at some point, maybe if I live that long, I will be able to take the money for retirement and spend it all at once to pay off my debt. Then I can live the last golden years of my life not being in debt. Oh, what a dream. Yeah, my credit cards definitely took a hit from the cross-country trip. But it's fine. The good news is I'm not in terrible debt. It's just enough to be bad. There are definitely people who are not able to pay. We're close, but we're not there yet. Thankfully, everyone who's a patron of mine and a member of the channel all help to keep me from going under. I took a beating this week. Stop looking about going overseas. It's ridiculous. Like the problem I'm having in my mind is like everything's chaos. Like I like these big windows of mine and they stay with the windows drawn most of the time. Because there's a lot going on out there and I can't handle it. I'm trying to handle this moment, this place with these people. That's okay. That's okay. But being the person who wants to visit the world and explore things for his own mental well-being and, you know, experience life to the fullest. It's getting harder to do, isn't it? I look back at my days when I was younger thinking, oh yeah, it's too much. I can never afford to do it. Why bother thinking about it? I was depressed. Still am. But now it's like, I'd love to see Japan. I'd love to experience that culture a little bit and try their food and just maybe go to some distilleries over there. They have fucking whiskey distilleries in Japan. They're amazing. Scotland, Ireland, England. England's kind of there, but not really. There's a distillery or two in England I might want to see, but they have their own problems. And the worst thing about it now is you're the stupid American. You go to any other country now, we're all the stupid Americans. Which is fine. Well deserved. I get it. But before we were just stupid Americans. Now we are the stupid Americans. Oh my gosh. Let's not go there. Either way, still want to visit new places. I don't want to visit anywhere crazy. Like I don't have to visit Spain. I don't have to visit Italy per se. I think I'd like Italy. Italy and France sound fun. As cultural, you know, being in a different culture. Being completely, like, I don't know French. Help. Parlez-vous anglais? Anglais? I don't know how to say it. And then, yeah, Italy would be a whole different experience. I'd be like, I don't understand anything here. France, I might understand a word or two very, very badly. But Italy, it's just, I hear there's pizza here, you know. Pizza and spaghetti. Spaghetti. Ugh. That would be interesting to see. I mean, also the fact that I'd be in the area and like when when you've driven across the country of the United States, you look at England and Ireland and Scotland and Spain and France, and you're like, I can go to all those in a week. No problem. They're all close together, right? I'm scrunched up there. They have trains that work. Whoa. That's what I'm saying. There's no like urge to go there because it's not typically where I'd think of going. My brother's been to France. So I think I have to one up my brother and be like, I'm going to France. He's been to France twice, by the way. I have never been out of the country other than Canada. And I don't think that counts because I went there with friends to stay in a hotel and get drunk when I was 18. I haven't really been back ever since. Go to Germany, everyone speaks in like the Germany and Netherlands and Those places sound pretty awesome. Like anywhere where they seem to have a set system that works. I think it's I don't know about Germany per se, but I know the Netherlands or something like that. There's one group of country over there that you don't think about much. They're just there. And they're doing great. They have health insurance and everyone's like doing great. It's fine. Commercials. Hey, Peter White, apologies. It's the only way I can get a couple bucks. And I say that you guys don't know much about the ad system for YouTube. It's not. Yeah, Norway, Sweden, Finland. I think it's Finland I'm thinking of. Where they just have such a culture thing that's like peak right now. Everyone has food and shelter and healthcare and like the dream. Everyone gets along. Birkenstocks, I don't know what that is. Holland? That'd be fun. We'll take a vote. Who wants me to go where? Let's go. We can make it a KillCo community event. You guys are paying. Jeez. There you go. Screw them. You go retire where you want. That's, me and Amy were talking about that idea, like going to live in Ireland. I'm like, I love the concept, but Ireland's got its own issues with housing, so yeah, Denmark. There you go. I want to go somewhere where they seem to have a system that's okay. Everyone gets healthcare, everyone gets food, everyone gets assistance, everything's like balanced, we'll say. Thinking Denmark? All right, we'll put it on the list. Put it on my map list of places to go. Everyone, if you didn't know, my map looks like a mess because I put in these little markers, as I do. I just put one on for Toronto, Ontario. Again, tell Donner Pass Whiskey I will visit them if they want. And I will drink their whiskey, just a little bit. Denmark. And there's Amsterdam, but that's more of a... That's a past kind of thing. Where is that? Oh, it's north of Germany. I didn't know that. Oh, I already have it saved. Aha! I'm ahead of the game. I want to go to Denmark already. I would like Iceland half of the year, yes. Probably would. Hey. Squirrel. Well, there you go. I don't think they'd buy it. I don't think I have a Canadian accent. Cat paradise dog for blankets are illegal. What? Why? I mean, if you think about dogs rationally, they do shit and piss everywhere, and we kind of just let them. I watched it happen earlier today, not because I wanted to. I was just sitting on the stoop out front of the gym, being cool, trying to have a moment of zen, experience the sky, experience the cold, just let the moment sink in. And across the way, I saw someone walking their dog, and they walked past someone's front door, and they had like a some kind of planter type thing. The dog sniffs it and then raises a leg, and before they did anything, I'm like, man, why are we like this? Why is humanity like this? Dogs pissing shit everywhere, but it's fine because we clean up after them. We clean up after the piss. Think about it. It's everywhere. You find out how much it's everywhere when it snows a lot, and people are still trying to walk their dogs and get them to go outside. It's gross. Humans are gross. Dogs are gross. We're all disgusting. That's the end of tonight's stream. We're all disgusting. We all want to visit different places. You would think so, but I have found that there is a individual, and I found him on TikTok probably. Don't use TikTok. But he's on YouTube, and he's a dialect professional. So he can find out which different parts of America you're in simply by listening to you speak. Because there are inflections and accents and hearsay and little like tells that a linguist knows about that I knew nothing about until I started watching his stuff by accident. And I was like, this is incredible. That person did not sound like they have an accent. But then he's using these words. He's like, this is a meaning for this, and this is meaning for that. And you didn't know you did that, and because of this, this, and this, you're probably from this area of the country. And like the diphthong, you know? Words like that. Oh, good. I mean, I don't mind dogs. Dogs are great. Make places better just by existing. I go to the cafe and I see a few dogs. My day is brighter. But all animals are a real mess. Never forget. That's it for me, everyone. It's past 9 o'clock already. I will be back here on Sunday for a St. Patrick's Day live stream. We'll have a Guinness. We'll talk. It'll be good. I'll wear green. Be awesome. As always, live long and prosper. Don't forget to be awesome. And I will see you out there. Special thanks to my YouTube members and patrons for supporting the channel. Thank you for watching. Remember to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.